and you're tired of what you're tired of seeing. Or well, I don't know
I'm
what you're
tired
gonna
of
say if you see
seeing
another wedding.
another
Right?
wedding, bed wedding. Yeah, I want to see another wedding.
What was the last wedding before?
Daniel Bryan and AJ
Indy.
Lee.
Oh, well, that was what? Dude, that was. I mean, that was Punk was still
Let me
wrestling
put it.
then,
Let me put it this
right?
way.
So I mean,
Let me put it this
shoot.
way.
Well, he wasn't.
Let me put it this. Lashley and Lana. There we go. There we
Ah, that's
go.
true. Yeah, that was yeah.
Weddings,
Good thing. Good
wrestling
call.
weddings. They seem to be a little bit on a kind of like every couple of years we're gonna put in a wedding, and it must work. It must garner some kind of attention. Penelope Ford and Kip
It was
Sabian on
nice.
AEW. There
Uh,
we go. There we go.
yeah, yeah.
I like last when I saw the wedding. Like I did. Like I just feel like it takes so many characters out of character. I don't want to say superstars.
Right. Although you got all these random wrestlers in the ring, like you never seen them like I don't know.
Well,
I didn't
Raquel
like it.
Gonzalez was
The lead up
there.
to it was
She's like
cool.
a freaking wrecker, and then she's sitting there in a like a bridesmaid dress, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching right now? Like why is this even a
Right,
thing? And well, what?
right.
Yeah.
You got poor
Here's the thing in storytelling. First of all, I feel like it just ruins all the characters that are there, and okay, well, I'm trying to go back to the storytelling thing.
yeah,
Have you noticed how in
yeah.
movies, in TV shows, you get a character and they like fall in love with another character? Hey, Richard, how are you? Uh,
What's up, Richard?
yeah,
Good
good, yeah. Or
evening.
are you up?
1 a.m.
Are you still up, Richard? Is it? And Mom's
Almost
gonna go
1:30.
come in the room and the dude that had the ring in his jacket. The jacket is his character. I see. So the jacket went
Right, yeah.
unscathed.
Yeah,
Oh
he
no,
doesn't take his jacket off.
Richard is unwell.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Hopefully he feels I'm not sure. I just know he's not feeling he wasn't feeling well
Well,
earlier
hopefully,
today.
we cheer you up, man.
And
I just really quick until Richard responds. Yeah, no BS. I agree. The jacket did survive the wedding. Um, I think. I was just
yeah, I mean there wasn't no one tried to break it up. No one it was a
yeah. It was a
successful
full
wedding.
on like
Not
that was
sure.
the swerve was that nobody no yeah.
Yeah.
It's like these contract signings. Like one of these days, I just want him to not
Right.
flip the table.
Right.
Oh, Richard's got head cold, chesty cough, and a high temperature. At least your temperature's smoking something good. And OBS says
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, he had the axe in his
everyone
jacket.
tried to stop it until Loomis flashed the axe.
That was funny. But don't make him talk. That's the only thing that ruined
Yeah.
it for me. Don't. Oh no.
Well,
He's gone. I've never heard him talk in like the last 4 years. I mean, I don't know if he talked when he was in uh, Impact on
that's what I want
TNA,
to rewatch
but
that shit. Like, cause Dexter Loomis'
yeah,
character, like, he's so believable. He's sincere to me for sure. Like, one look in his eyes, and you know this dude is freaking. He's disturbed. This stuff that they're doing.
they got to keep it that way. Though. That's the thing. I
Well,
mean,
I mean,
seeing him go on his bachelor party, it was kind of cool just to see whatever like these just random guys. Just, Grimes was there and they kind of made up and but it's just like you guys are like all supposed to be like scared of this guy, but now it's just like you're making him soft. I don't know. I'm not really too
Richard
sure.
says
Uh,
Dexter saying "I do" is the biggest moment of the year. LOL.
pretty
Well,
sad
it's
then.
like when people who don't speak, they're
Right.
heard. Every single word they say is being heard, and so the word "I do" is says nothing. No BS says he was a pretty good promo in Impact as Sam Shaw. Still the same character. The story he's
Mhm.
in now is similar to one he did with Chrissy Hemme in Impact.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So
Hemme,
Sam Shaw. I mean, it was before. Maybe when he was
Hemme.
in. He had a couple matches in NWA. Because he had a feud with Crazy Steve, and I enjoyed that feud a lot. That was before he went to NXT. Um, but yeah. Okay. So he almost went on commentary for a couple matches in TNA. Oh, okay.
I tell you what, man.
Oh, but anyway.
And you've noticed this, all you guys. You watch TV shows and you see that like the main character falls in love with somebody, or the characters that they always have a little sexual tension, or that they fall in love with each other,
Mhm.
and then they start building up the romance and the relationship. But you notice what happens in TV shows specifically is that if they eventually break up, they eventually get split up, or if it's the end of the TV show, it's the last season, they may actually get together in a full-on relationship. Because once they get together in a full-on relationship, there's no longer drama, you know?
Mhm.
And so, but the difference between
Right.
that and a Jerry Springer show, which is what I feel like this wedding is like, and I'm not ready yet to accept the fact that wrestling is like a Jerry Springer show more so than a TV show, because that's what it seems like. I don't
Mhm.
want to accept that, but maybe it is. Uh, it just seems to me like they're still
Um,
relying on that same old storylines, really. Like this worked, and it's like, hey, let's do another wedding. It's been a couple of years. Uh, No BS says I nominate Sam Shaw's TNA run as our next match thingy. He still remembers that. Sam Shaw's TNA run as our next thing to watch. Uh,
put over the we'll put over the
yeah,
profile of
we
Sam Shaw.
we have not put over a profile of anything in a while. I think we started talking like this, and then we went through a bunch of different iterations. Naughty versus nice. Uh, I think
Right. Well, the whole thing about it is that we there wasn't anything to talk about.
that's true. That was 2020.
We were like, well, we'll just watch our own stuff, and that was more entertaining. But now that we can talk about the stuff that's going on and stuff like that. So like, I mean, that's what that's what we're the jobbers. We can jaw
Yeah,
nonstop.
that's why
So
we talk.
yeah,
Vec or Richard is going to be lurking. He thought he'd pop his head in and out, see how it's going. Yeah, get some rest, man. Drink some
I
water
guess
and
it's, yeah.
get some vitamin C.
Whoa, no BS. I can put. I mean, we're freaking jobbers. We can put anyone over.
Yeah. No BS. Yeah, he says if y'all can put over his profile, I'll be impressed. LOL. Uh, that's a challenge. See, he's good. He's
Okay.
good.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Um, I think we'll just put a picture of Dexter Loomis for like 10 seconds, and that'll be enough to put him over, really.
I mean, like, I just have a vision of like, no BS is challenging me or us. I feel like that's kind of like Paul Heyman challenging
That's right.
Lesnar, and that's just that's just funny. That's funny to see.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
uh,
you advocate.
that's
He's
just
definitely, he's on that level. He's on Paul Heyman level.
oh, your
That's
place.
right. Paul Heyman's got that, I forget where I was listening to, but it's a skill where you make someone do something by suggesting that it was like their idea.
Okay.
So very, very skilled. Novia says you should see the promos I cut in Discord. And we got some drunk grunk. What do you call a drunk Gronkowski? Or drunk Gronk? What do you call a drunk Gronk?
Hammered Gronk.
Just Gronk.
Oh, just yeah, it's just
Gronkowski.
yeah.
Nice.
That's Gronkowski on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or
Yeah, and he
Saturday,
still scores 3 freaking touchdowns.
depending on the schedule.
Gronkowski.
Yep.
Much respect to the Gronk,
Yeah,
but
there you
yeah,
go.
I guess the wedding is meh. Next.
Yeah, it was just hey, well, first of all, it was a bad way to end it. I feel.
Okay.
I can understand why. I mean, like they took the ropes down and all that, and whatever. But it just the way it was leading up to something. I just wanted something to come from it, but nothing came from it as far as story. So what? Now they're just married, and what are they gonna do next? Like I didn't know if I kind of wanted Gargano to return, but then again, I don't want to see Gargano and Loomis anymore. So I don't know. It's just
I think I
I'm
think
not
they're
really
gonna
sure.
release either Dexter or his beautiful wifey. They're gonna well, they're just a beautiful couple altogether, you know. Oh my god. Ah,
Don't release either one.
yeah, they
Jeez,
might
no.
release one or the other. Watch this shit. Uh, No BS says I think the story eventually would have been Gargano and Candice versus Loomis in Indy, but Candice getting pregnant ends that, and that
Right.
is why women
Yeah,
get paid less. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
she was pretty.
Joke, joke,
Yeah,
joke,
because you never know when
joke,
they were gonna fuck up all the
joke.
storyline.
No, it's just you just
God
have to take
damn.
out bigger insurance on female wrestlers because of that.
I got.
So State Farm is paying for
I
this.
can't.
Somebody's paying for this.
She was looking pretty pregnant. That was
Well, I mean
yeah.
that's just what happens. Becky, she was pregnant. She was out for like a year and a half. Uh,
We didn't see her at
huh? Yeah, we didn't.
we didn't see her
Yeah,
at all
not
on
that.
TV. So
And
so
I mean,
good for
and
Candace to stick
same with
around for a little bit.
Lacey. And
Yeah,
but but imagine if
Lacey's.
you had like Lacey was wrestling and she was like a couple of weeks pregnant, so there was already some backlash from, especially the Twitter police, the asshole police. There was like, oh, she was wrestling pregnant. How could WWE allow that? I was like, go fuck yourselves.
Oh right,
Sorry.
right.
She didn't
Yeah.
know.
She's getting paid. She's
No,
making
but
money for
that
her
is
family.
an issue,
So
So that is an issue,
right.
and it's like considering especially the schedule the WWE has, for their wrestlers for their
Hmm.
appearances.
Well,
That's a good chunk of
I
change that
guess.
they're
Well, right.
because these are guaranteed contracts, and you can't just say it's like, hey, since you're a
Well, I
woman,
guess.
I have to guarantee you less. You can't say that,
Right.
but they do get pregnant. I don't want to talk about
Well, I
what
guess
like
luckily
this is
for.
nothing wrong here. It's just this is the business, and the fact that Candace was actually on there pregnant was
Right. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause she stayed within the
yeah,
story of being her native honor or whatever and all that.
yeah. I mean
So
it's
and I mean I guess good thing with like the scheduling and all that too is with Becky and Lacey is that there wasn't one because they couldn't
yeah
go
no
anywhere.
it's it all makes sense. It all makes sense. I just
And then NXT
I just
doesn't
know the
show.
WWE is all about business. They're all about we make best decisions. What's best for business? That's their freaking motto.
Like,
And it's like, yeah,
can I take a paternity leave? No chance. Dun-dun. No chance. And then we got pregnant ladder matches.
Nobia says, I saw a report that they wanted to take Candace off TV, but she has to stay on as long as she can.
Good for
Awesome.
her. She doesn't want to. end up being irrelevant and having no reason and being
Yeah, I
really
mean it's being out for like at
like
least a
like
year.
like
It's not.
does anybody have any like fear? Like I don't know. And that's the thing. Like you're not hearing any. I mean, we're kind of going backwards a little bit, but we're not hearing anybody react to anything. It seems like as far as like the talent, like wrestlers, like WWE people that work for WWE, we're not hearing anything from WWE at all. And I don't know if they're being told not to be talking about anything or
What do you
whatever,
mean?
but uh, just in general, what's going on with AEW and like even just the releases and all that, like there's really nothing from the roster to like get like what they feel about what's
Oh,
going on.
well, they run a tight ship, bro. With a
Yeah,
few
yeah.
holes, assholes. There you
Nia
go.
Jax.
All right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
anyway, but yeah, the wedding was a flop. I guess that's a little segue into a little just a quick thing with, and I know we got no BS in here. No BS hates the new
NXT. Okay.
NXT uh, 3.0.